Hey everyone, Sarah here. I am here to show you the second half of Dr. Weiler's project, which I thought was the most fun part, and that is making your infographic. So I tend to be kind of an artsy sort of a person, so I actually really enjoyed this. For those of you who aren't really sure how to use an online graphic design program, I wanted to show a little basic intro for how you can sort of make your infographic look nice without spending too much time and energy and hopefully not getting frustrated with it. So I'm actually first going to show you my infographic. So I have it open on this tab. So mine actually looks really fancy, but I used a template on Canva. So I'm mostly going to talk about Canva in this video because I tend to gravitate towards it. I actually have an Etsy business and I use it a lot for that, and it's been really user friendly and just really fun for me. Plus, it's not tricky in terms of you designing your whole project, and then at the end when you want to download it, then it says, oh, you need to pay us a whole lot of money. Other programs can do that, but Canva does not, with the exception of one thing, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So for me, Canva is like the most straightforward. A lot of my classmates, and I'm in the class that's going to graduate in spring of 2022, but a lot of my classmates tried other programs because they thought Canva really wasn't that easy. Like I know a lot of my classmates used Vintage, and it does look a little more user-friendly right off the bat, but in the end, when they had finished their project, they went to download it and then it wanted them to sign up for some kind of membership, and they got really frustrated, so they ended up taking a screenshot and then sending that to Dr. Weiler, which you can do, but I honestly don't even know why Vintage did that, because if you go to pricing and you look at their plans, it looks like you should be able to do it for free. So I don't know why they had that problem. Some people said that it's just a web link. You need to provide just the web link and don't actually download it. But that web link didn't work either. So I guess maybe I would recommend maybe just trying a little practice one first and then seeing if you can download it before you spend hours on your actual infographic. That's the best advice I can give, aside from just doing some research like this, but that this would seem like it should be free. So I would just try maybe a quick little practice one, try downloading it, make sure there's no glitches or it wants to trick you into signing up for a membership. So I'm actually going to close this tab because I'm more familiar with Canva, and I feel like Canva has a little more options for those who like to be kind of artsy. So if you don't want to use Canva, maybe this video isn't for you, but hopefully I can break it down simple for you. Okay, so here's my infographic, and like I said, it looks kind of fancy, but here's the trick. When you log in to Canva, so this is probably about how it's going to look. I'm sure they might change it in the future. So right now in 2021, this is how it looks. And it may look a little intimidating, but just kind of look for where it says infographic. You can use these other things like posters, presentations. It has a lot of different features, which is great. But if you just want to keep it simple, I would just click on infographic. And then it actually has some templates that you can use. So this one probably looks familiar to you. You can use any template. If you just want a starting place and you're not really sure how to make it look all pretty, these artists are fantastic at making it look just nice and organized and visually appealing. So you do want to make sure, like I kind of alluded to earlier, yes, Canva is free, but you want to make sure that you select graphics and templates that also are free. So they can get you if you're not careful. So down here it says free. This is the one that I used for mine. This one's free. If you go down, I bet you there's probably some that are not free. Let's see. They mostly look free, so this one might not be. So you can pick any of these. Let's just say I want to use this one, and I want to change obviously the heading. So you can zoom in down here, and then you can sort of just scroll up using your scroll on your mouse. Click on this. I like the font, but let's say you didn't like the font, you could go over here to text, and then you could, actually, I'm sorry, you could go up here and change the font up here. Let's say you wanted Walter Turncoat on it. It's like pretty much any other program. I mean, you just move the box where you want it to be. It gives you hints about alignment, which I love, so that you make sure it looks, like I said, visually appealing. You could make these major points to your project, like let's say that you did yours like I did mine on brain damage, brain injuries, and so I'll just kind of just do a quick rundown. So you want to make it look pretty. You can move each of these. Let's say I wanted to add a graphic. Okay, so again, you just want to make sure that you pick stuff that's free, unless you're okay with paying. I'm not sure if it's a standard rate across the board, but I paid for a couple of graphics just because I didn't mind. I think it was like $1 per graphic for me. So like, let's say that I really liked something down here. I don't know. Let's just say that I wanted to use, let's just say I wanted to use this one. Sure. So I can put that where I want it to go, but I have to keep in mind, because it has a watermark on it, that it's going to cost me some money. So if you want to remove the watermark, it's going to say, okay, well then you got to purchase that. So if you don't want to pay anything, which you don't have to for this project, just make sure that you pick stuff that's free. And so you can put a graphic in there if you want to. Let's say I wanted to add another text box, and I just wanted it to say, this is fun. Sure, you can put that wherever you want, you know, and change the font up here. You can change the size of the font, you can change the color. I just think it's a really fun program. So once you're all done, then you're going to go up here to download, and it's so simple. You just hit download, and it should download it to Canva as well as your computer. So you don't need to upgrade. This is going to try to make you upgrade, but you don't have to. So there it is. It's downloaded. I can export it. I can go up here. I can save it as whatever I want. If I want to make it a JPEG, you can do that. You can, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. This is making me save it as a PDF, but that's okay. You can also, I'll just hit save, sure. You can also just provide the web address, so you don't even have to download it. If there's a problem for some reason and you can't download it, you would just click on share and just copy link. It's so simple, you know. And then if you just wanted to like email somebody, or if, let's say you want to just send that to Dr. Weiler, you would just insert that, and there you go. So hopefully that kind of makes it a little more understandable for you guys. Anybody who's challenged with it, it's actually, I think it's so user-friendly. You don't have to use all these other features. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can put photos in there if you want to, but if you just want to keep it simple, that is totally cool. And I really just recommend using the templates that are there. It just makes it a million times easier. They have so many good ones, and they look so pretty. I really liked the one that I used, which was this one. So, and like I said, you can zoom in, make it simpler, I mean, easier to see. Like, I really liked this one, but I didn't want to use the percentage here, so I just deleted that, and then I put my own graphic there. I hope you guys have fun with this project. Don't take it too seriously. If you have any questions, obviously Dr. Weiler's there for you, and I'm going to put my contact information down below here, below this video, and you can reach out to me anytime. Even though I may have graduated or whatever the case is, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to try to help you guys. And I did do another video, just heads up, on how to do the audio for your PowerPoint presentation and even how to make that PowerPoint presentation into a movie. So you can check out that link that's also below. And I'm going to also provide the link to my own infographic down below. So best of luck to you guys. I know you're going to do great. Just have fun with it.